Welcome on and all. If it's your first time at the channel, this is me, Alan Reacts. So what do I do here? What you're going to get with this video? A song I know, but only a little bit, from an album I know really well. I guess there's a contradiction there, isn't there? I guess we've all grown up with Kate Bush to some degree, knowing the kick inside her first album from 1978. So this is kind of a first reaction. I'm going to tell you things I know about the song, some things you don't know. I'm going to look at the lyrics, we're going to talk a little bit, then you're going to get in the comments. I hope you find it interesting, but let's get on with the song. Them Heavy People, Kate Bush from 1978. She's always, she wrote and produced this album when she released it in 78. And obviously we all know the story about how David Gilmour had kind of discovered her in that sense, got her to the label, got signed. This came out in 78. But this was never a single released anywhere in the world but Japan. And in Japan, it was released as Rolling the Ball. I'm not sure if Them Heavy People would have translated in that context back then. I don't know why she released as Rolling the Ball. And my guess it's to do with the name of the song, Them Heavy People. Yeah, maybe it would have been taken literally from English to Japanese, whereas Rolling the Ball, literally, you can see it. So released in 78 in Japan was a hit, but never anywhere else, unusually. But at 19, she wrote and produced this album herself. Ugh. Yeah. What does that tell you about her? So rolling the ball, metaphor, pushing that challenge to her. But who are them heavy people? And that got in her mind, and there's a heaven inside. So every one of us has a heaven inside. I'm looking at the lyrics. So it's clearly, it's laying out a spiritual narrative. But who are them heavy people? Let's find out. There's a bit of a contradiction there. Well, not really. When she talks about Gurdjieff, a Russian philosopher, don't know much about him other than it was something to do with the work and from the 1800s. And really, from what my mind is really trying to grasp at straws here, but I think it was about the transcendence of the consciousness that our physical beings are controlled by our spirituality. In other words, if you awaken the higher sense of you, that affects your human reactions. So she talks about him being an influence. He was also a dancer. And then she talks about Jesus, obviously. But then she says, you don't need no crystal ball, don't fall for a magic wand. we humans got it all, we perform the miracles. So I don't know which one she leans into, but it's definitely a spiritual song because she's saying she's been challenged and broken by the intellect of these great people. and welcomes the teachers. Yeah. Listen to that walking bass line that's going through, drums, piano and bass. But you can hear the bass walking line, dun, 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 dun. It's just great because it gives it that poppy edge. Feels a little bit almost kind of sped up reggae to me. And at the time, there's a lot of ska flying around, but I don't know where that sits with everybody. But to say she's a prodigious talent at 19 producing this album and this song, strangely never released in England. I don't know why, because I think this would have been a big hit in the UK. Definitely in that time. 78, when I talk about my musical journey, which is what this is really, I often say around about 13, 14 and 15, music starts to mean a little bit more. I'm starting to inquire about what music means, why I like it, why a particular song. Not in great detail, but there's that beginnings, your little brain starts to think, oh, I kind of like that more than that. And I don't like listening to that with some sense of taste. And I definitely like this song, and I would have liked it then. Yeah, but I didn't hear it then. Really didn't. I mean, I think Wuthering Heights and then Babushka, which grandmother, we'll get to Babushka another time. But to say she did this at 19, it's a stand-up album, still stands up today. Let's finish it off. Capping up the song, it's beautiful, catchy. It's a great pop song, but beneath it all, it's a song that really talks about spirituality, enlightenment, and personal growth, and that use of the knowledge around you. And once you get that knowledge, you get that from that spirituality, that enlightenment, that growth. Hence, she mentions Gurdjieff and Jesus. Why she mentions those two particularly, I think she was influenced by Gurdjieff, but I don't know if she's influenced by Jesus. But maybe you guys have a different interpretation. But for me, that's just a great reminder of what a talent she was, is, and will be. Yeah, Kate Bush, them heavy people. Guys, just subscribe. Get in here and subscribe, and let's go on the journey. Till next time, take care.